Hi, I'm Julie Dzerowicz. I'm the Member of Parliament for Davenport, and I am part of the Liberal Party of Canada. I ran for political office because I wanted to create a better country. One of my proudest accomplishments is that I introduced a private member's motion that made June formally recognized as Portugal Heritage Month and June 10th as Portugal Day in Canada. Motivates me to go to work every single day is that I get the chance and I have the power to be able to improve the lives of Davenport residents as well as to create a better country. One of the key things that I've learned about politics after becoming an MP is how much theatrics there is in politics. It was something that I did not expect. And I think the other thing that I learned is that there is limited amount of discussion across all political parties about how to improve how to address a particular issue or how to improve the country in particular ways. I thought that there would be a lot more deliberations and collaboration across all party lines. One of the times that I worked across party lines to achieve a common goal is when I introduced my guaranteed basic income private members bill in the last parliament. So I did receive some support from members of the NDP as well as from the Green Party. And so that's another one of my proud accomplishments in the House of Commons. I would say the biggest challenge to democracy today in Canada is misinformation and disinformation, and the fact that Canadians have a hard time figuring out how to get the truth. They have a hard time figuring out where to find independent, fact-based, not partisan journalism. And the access to many of the existing publications, particularly online, limit people's ability. The paywalls limit people's ability to be able to access a lot of our excellent journalism that is independent, that is fact-based, that is very thoughtful and context-based journalism. So that, to me, is the number one issue facing Canadians today. If we do not have access to independent, fact-based Canadian journalism, we will not have a strong democracy. In fact, we will have a crumbling of our democracy very quickly. What gives me hope for the next generation is I think that the youth of today have the skills, have the agility, have the resiliency, just through a lot of what they've had to experience and endure over the last few years through the pandemic, and access to technologies that I didn't have access to growing up. But I think they have access to technologies. I think they have access to, I think, a lot of strength and agility and flexibility to be able to help to create the world that we want to live in. If I was to share a piece of advice with my 16-year-old self, I would say, you've got this, and it will all be okay.